record it, and then I share the screen. Yeah, so Dr. Ken, as I shared with you, there's been a debate in the ski webinar about angulation regarding the definition and where it happens. So this is a picture that being shared with us, and she felt that angulation is actually at this area. Hold on, let me just put some marks here. Here, okay. And she believed that angulation is different from separation, and it appears the moment that we move hip in. And there's another panelist share a different point of view. And here I'm asking you for your input and share with us.
Do you know, Lynn, there's not one answer to this question. There's so many variables. What size of turn are you making? How steep is the run? What is the outcome that you are trying to achieve with the turn? Even what is the radius of skis that you have on? So all these variables come into play when determining when the most angulation is, or when the angulation first appears. So it's not a simple answer to this. It's a complicated answer. If I'm carving big carving turns on a GS ski and the terrain is very flat, then you don't see a lot of angulation. If I'm doing short radius turns on something very steep like this, then you'll see a lot of angulation, especially through the end of the turn. So it all depends. What am I trying to achieve? What is the terrain? What skis am I on? What is the snow condition? If I ski powder snow, deep powder snow, there's much less angulation than if I'm skiing on ice. So there's not just one answer. That's why as skiers, we learn the movement patterns that are required, and then we apply them to the different situations. So it's like cooking. Sometimes when I'm cooking, I need more salt in my recipe, and a little, not too much garlic, and maybe some pepper. Other times, if I'm cooking a different dish, less salt, more garlic, more pepper. So though the ingredients are always the same, the degree, the application of the ingredients will be different depending on the outcome and the situation. It's a very interesting question.
Hey, I'm seeking for the clarification, but after this conversation, I'm confused. Do you mind to share a little bit more about your definition, the definition about angulation? Because it seems that on the technical reference of CSA, it's talking about upper and lower body separation, create angulation, allows edge grip. So do you mind to share a little bit, the different definition about separation, angulation, and
yes, let me give you an example. If I'm doing, a carving turn and it's a green run or a blue run, it's groomed, then I turn my legs in, I turn my knees, my legs go into the mountain like this. So my skis come up on the side, and the act of turning the legs in is what creates the separation. So the amount of separation, the amount of angulation that I have is an outcome of turning my legs in like this, lower body turning. If I'm making a short turn, and let's say it's a little bit steeper, then I'm turning my legs like this, affecting the ski this way on the snow. I'm managing my separation so that I'm able to angulate by bending in the upper body to the outside ski. So in one situation, angulation is an outcome of leg turning. In the second situation, angulation is an outcome of managing separation using my upper body in order to get my weight onto the outside ski. I think we have to understand that that angulation is what provides the grip. And if I'm doing a short turn, for example, on something quite steep, then the grip requirement through the end of the turn is high. So I have to manage my separation so that I can bend to the outside ski, put my weight on the outside ski in order to achieve the grip. The grip factor on when I'm carving, if I'm carving on a green run or a blue run, and I'm just laying the ski over, the need for grip is not as high because the forces that are pulling me down the mountain are not as strong. So again, it's a different movement pattern for the different situation. And this is very interesting. Again, this is why we need to, you know, when you're training for level 3 and even training for level 4, people are looking for the answer. And the answer is always, it depends. It depends on the situation. It depends on what your desired outcome is. So we want to master the moves, and then we apply just the right amount of a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of pepper to the situation in order to achieve the outcome. So it's very interesting, this question of angulation, and it's what makes skiing so interesting. If I apply carving moves on a short radius turn that's on steep terrain, I'm not going to find success. If I apply short radius move to a carving situation on a green or blue run, I'm not going to find success. So it's very interesting. This is why we love skiing so much. This is why we can never be perfect, because the situation is always changing. It's very good.
I'm still trying to understand. Seems that you explain a lot, but it's interesting that, you know, talking about angulation, do you feel that it's efforts we need to make, or it's a natural result of, you know, separation and, I mean, or the...
That's
the
a good question. That's
Yeah.
a good question. Again, I think it depends on the situation. I think in a carving situation on green or blue terrain, then the effort you're making is lower body turning in order to get the skis to come up on their side. So the angulation in that situation is more of an outcome. I feel that the angulation in a short radius turn in bumps or on steep terrain like this, I think we're making an effort to angulate and to manage separation. Does that answer the question?
I'm sure that you are addressing the question, and it takes me time to process it.
Lynn, when we go skiing, have I ever done the double pole plant down the hill with you?
Yeah, I tried this.
We try and do the double pole plant. Okay, this exercise is a very good exercise if you're doing short radius turns. Okay, this exercise is not a good exercise for carving. Okay, because if you're carving, then separation, angulation is a result of going like this with your skis and turning the legs into the mountain. And going too open, managing too much separation will result in the skis not coming up on their side because I'm too open in that situation. But if I'm doing a short turn, I want to be open towards the end of the turn in order to angulate to the outside ski. So it's a very interesting question, and the answer to, you know, the discussion that Alex and Bin were having is sometimes Bin is correct and sometimes Alex is correct. It depends on the situation.
Okay. I'm trying to digest, but it seems that you are trying to make both of them are happy. So.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You know, here, 1 second here. I got an email from somebody. Just give me a second. Let me find it. Okay.
So do you want to share your screen or?
No, it's just a text message, but it's from somebody that I won't use his name. It's a Chinese person.
Okay. Oh, you are so popular in the Chinese skiers.
Oh, that's good. I'm very flattered.
Yeah. Not only girls.
Not only the girls, the boys too. That's
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? I can't find it right now. I'll have to look later.
No worry. I think you shared a lot, and allow me to digest it. And if you agree, I can share this part with.
Yeah, you can share this for sure.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ken. And
yeah,
yeah, it's really my honor to talk to you. And I wish I could invite you to join our ski seminar going forward and help us, those Chinese skiers, to understand more about skiing.
I would love to.
Thank you.
Okay, it's my pleasure, Lynn. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. And Dr. Ken, is all recorded. You could not regret. You could not eat your words.
Uh-oh.
Share with us. Help us.
Yes, I would love to. I'm gonna join in your next seminar.
Thank you.
I'm very excited.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, I finished recording.
So yeah.